Good. Let me see if I can get that camera angle a little bit better. It's kind of hard, but I'll try. Let's see. Pardon this. There we go. Just got to wrap my phone. There we go. There we go. I can sort of see the snow falling. Good morning. I am sitting in the house. I know it looks like I'm outside, but I am not outside. I'm definitely inside where it's warm. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. That would be great. Hey, Tina, there's someone else here. Thank you for waiting, by the way. We just had to get a little bit of morning stuff done before I could get the live stream started. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm sitting here watching television, and right now, let's see, the weather says that the Carolinas are getting anywhere from 4 to 8 inches of snow right now. That's a lot for them. It won't be a huge problem unless it starts knocking out power. And also, there are still a lot of people living in really poor conditions since the Helene storm hit last year. So they're living in tents, they're living in sheds, they're living in campers. Awesome. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate that. How are you doing on this winter morning in the UK? It looks terribly cold out. It is pretty cold out. I posted a video of Jaja doing her morning business out there in the snow. Just a little bit. Something about a video. Tina, I think you commented on it. I'm just sort of getting ready for my day, a little bit at a time. Got my second cup of decaf. Kind of went cold while I was in the shower. I may have to heat it up. Oh, good. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you coming. Just you'll probably hear Dave in the background just hacking and hacking. He's actually, he and I both have really bad asthma, and he has very bad allergies that cause him to be congested. We don't smoke, but it can sound like a smoker's house here just because of all of the coughing as we're getting our various lung diseases cleared out of our systems. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But we're not sitting here hitting a bong or anything like that. Just watching that snow. You can sort of see toward the bottom of the frame there where the snow is a little bit disturbed, just this side of that plant. That's where Jaja was out this morning. She was running in figure eights. I didn't get the figure eights on camera. Unfortunately, I'd already come in the house when she started doing it. She was having a blast, just running around and around and around. It's funny how dogs react to the first snow of the year. I mean, like the first real snow of the year. Larry, good morning. Good to see you. I hope you're staying warm in your house on the hill. Our house is toasty warm. I slept in, but Dave got up, I think around 6, and turned the heater up a little bit. We generally sleep with it around 63 or 64 at night. And then turn it up to 66, 67 during the day. But sometimes, it's colder than other times, and we turn it up to 70 just because it feels so much colder. Snow's still coming down. I'm trying to see if the plow has come both directions. The plow has only come one direction so far this morning, and there's around 4 inches of snow on the other side. So it came by from left to right earlier. Joshua had a good time barking at it, telling it to get away, get away, get away. And it hasn't come back and done the other side yet. So the roads are not salted, they're not brined, and a lot of them are not plowed. Not a lot of traffic out. We'll be going out pretty soon, I think, because we do have to go to the ranch. We've got to take a bunch of hot water over to give the animals a drink. We'll be in the truck. The truck has 4-wheel drive. That's the reason Dave bought it, was for the 4-wheel drive. And going up that hill, we may not make it. We may have to get it on the tractor to get over to the goats and the ducks. So the tractor's at the bottom of the driveway. If we can't get up the hill in the truck, we'll back down to a safe place, park it, and then get in the tractor and go up in the tractor. I don't know if I'm going this morning. I think I am. I'd like to go. I'd like to live stream it. We'll see how that works out. You can see the neighbor's house there, the one to the right. You can just barely see right along the cap of the roof. They've got that melted snow. They are not well insulated over there. And it's too bad. The house even further to the right is also, I can't really show you, there's a flag that'll be blowing in front of it if I point over that direction. They're also not well insulated. So they must be kind of drafty in there. Oh, the police just went by. They're busy, I'll bet. Dang. Larry, did you miss yesterday when I was on the live stream when I realized that she was directly underneath me in the house, in the basement? I did a live stream yesterday, and she busted out of her pen and was running around in the basement, and it was dark, and she was very happy to see me. That's the most I've ever been able to pet her. She just wants to go out, I mean, I opened the door for her to go out in the snow, but she wasn't that interested in it. She kind of needs to run around and be a goat. She's got a lot of energy. She's super comfortable down there. It's got to be always in the 60s down there because we keep the heater vents open. It keeps our floor upstairs warmer. But she's okay. I heard her cry this morning. I haven't been down there yet this morning. I generally go down a little bit later in the morning, give her a little bit of fresh warm water and fill up her grain. I'll be doing that before we go to the ranch because I want to give the part of her grain that she won't eat, I want to give that to the other goats because they'll eat it. They're not picky at all. Between the 4 of them, they'll fight over it, whether they want it or not. Okay, tell me, Tina, you said it's cold where you are, but just kind of yucky. That's kind of what I remember from being in England, was just kind of yucky. I do remember sunshine though. When I was up in Dover, I remember sunshine. It was very cold though, breezy, summertime. I don't remember what month it was, probably July. If I remember right, it was probably July. Breezy, cold up at Dover, but I enjoyed seeing the white cliffs. And then when I was in Ipswich, I was sick pretty much the whole time in the hotel. I didn't go out much at all. But in London, I remember it being kind of gray. And Logan, you say you can see some snowflakes blowing around? Yeah. We definitely have snow. Every now and then chunks of it kind of drift down from the power lines. It's a real fluffy snow. It's not heavy, it's not wet. It's pretty fluffy. You hear, like I say, you hear Dave, he's got asthma, and morning is a rough time for both of us. We have to wake up and clear up the night's stuff that's in our lungs. No fun. Takes a lot of energy to keep your lungs clear. Larry, I'm sure you can relate to that. The coughing, it's just exhausting sometimes. Getting old is not for sissies, I'll tell you what. Not at all. So the house up to the left there looks like it's well insulated. There's not a lot of heat escaping, but actually the problem is that house is vacant. So there's really no heater in the house. I hope they turned off the water when they turned off the power. That would be the best. My grandfather clock is a few minutes slow. I did that on purpose. It'll catch up later today. There's a house to the far left you can't see. They put a new roof on it when they bought it, and they must have re-insulated because it's holding on to a lot of snow. That house is very well insulated. Our house has a lot of snow on it. It's really well insulated as well, so it's nice. This house is super well insulated. Yeah, Larry, I'm sure all day that sucks. That's terrible. I have good days and bad days. Today, so far, feels like an okay day, but I didn't use my inhaler last night before I went to bed, so I think I may have a little bit of repercussions from that. Just this morning, I went ahead and used it right away this morning because I realized I hadn't used it last night. It just means I'll be a little more tired because I probably didn't get as much oxygen while I was sleeping last night as I should have or could have if I had done things right. Unfortunately, I washed my hair this morning. I really shouldn't have. It's going to be so cold going out on the tractor with wet hair. Oh, gosh. Oh, God. I'll have a hat on. And I'll have a hood. My Carhartt jacket has a hood on it. I've got the best outerwear. I'll have to put a link to the Carhartt jackets. That's too bad, Tina. We have, where I'm from, I was from a coastal town, and we had cold summers because we had a lot of fog and wind, and I was almost always cold. We usually got a heat wave the first week of school every year, so that when it finally heated up to the point where I would want to go to the beach and have fun, I was in school, and that bummed me out. And then, let's see, we would have, toward the end of summer, beginning of the school year, we always had about a week of really, really hot weather where it was really nice. So once I was 18, man, if we had a good day, I'd write myself a note. Please excuse Mel from school. She was feeling sick. I lied. I was such a liar. The back of the house, pardon me, the back of the house, you can really see the snow because the vehicles are parked and they're covered in it. I don't even know how we're going to dig out. We've got a snow shovel, so we'll be able to get, when I say we, it'll probably mostly be Dave shoveling the driveway. He usually does that, and he blows it first, and then he'll shovel it, because this is a really light snow. It's not heavy, so the blower will probably get rid of a lot of it. It's possible I could scrape it and then he could blow after me. I'm not sure, but look at, and you probably can't tell, but the snowflakes are blowing from left to right. Looks like there's a pretty good breeze out there. That's not my favorite. Not my favorite at all. Cold is okay. Warm wind is okay. Cold wind is the devil. Oh, the mail guy. Guys, they're delivering mail today. Those poor guys. When I was out the other day, the guy was walking by. He just put the mail in. I offered him my hand warmers, but he said he had some. I give hand warmers to anybody who needs them in the wintertime. If I see somebody with cold hands, I'm giving them hand warmers. We have those little disposable ones we get. Hot hands, I think they're called. We keep a case of them here by the back door. They make chores easier. And you guys know what? I've got a duck that's laying eggs in this weather. She's getting ready to go broody, as if I'm going to let her. I'm not. She'll not be going broody on me. that's not a possibility. For one thing, she's in with my boy, Tuffy, and so her eggs are not fertile. So I won't waste my time. I wish more of my ducks would lay eggs, though. We like to have eggs for breakfast. And I want to make flan. That's on my list of things to make, is a nice flan. I think it's time for me to make another cup of coffee. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to take about a minute and go make myself a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. I'm just feeding the dogs since I'm waiting for my coffee to finish. There you go, girl. Enjoy your breakfast. Okay, I'm back. I don't know if you can hear Jaja eating. She's just nomming down on her breakfast. I had to stay there a little while. Victoria, our older little dog. Hey, Cat, how's it going? She forgets to finish her breakfast, our old dog. She'll start eating it and then she just walks away. So I had to go and make sure she finished her breakfast. In fact, give me a second. I gotta go make sure she did it. Come on, girl. Come here. Let's see if you finished your breakfast. All right, I'm ashamed to admit it, my dog has me trained.
Oh, thank you, Kat. I appreciate that. That's awesome. My cat has me, or my dog has me trained, Victoria. If I don't put milk on her kibble, she won't finish eating it. she's, I'm going to say she's 14. I think she's 14. I don't know for sure. I should do the math and write it down. She was a year old in 2012. So maybe she's 15. I don't know, she's 14, I guess. Anyway, she's old. And she's got me. And thank you for making me a moderator too. That was fun, Kat. I didn't do any moderation. I was in there last night though, chatting with folks a little bit. I forget who was in there. Oh gosh, who was in there? Money, dollars. Somebody about dollar, I think was in his name. He was in there when I was in there. I wasn't able to stay for very long. I was really hoping to see a bobcat walk across your backyard. I don't know, bobcat, coyote, something fluffy. That was really kind of you. Cat and Jack. Cat has a big old Irish setter named Jack who spends a lot of his time sleeping, which is what dogs do. People don't realize how much their dogs sleep. When I'm trying to get my mom to go somewhere, she almost always wants to bring her dog. Hello. Thank you for the hello little hugs emojis. I want to take my mom somewhere. She always wants to bring her dog, but sometimes it's too cold, sometimes it's too hot. Sometimes I have Jaja with me, and Jaja wants to kill her dog, so she can't come with. But one of the things she says is, you know, if I'm not there, she's going to get lonely. She's going to miss me. I said, Mom, she's going to sleep. She'll sleep. That's what dogs do when you're not there. They sleep. So she finally, sometimes she goes. Sometimes she just doesn't go with me because she's afraid her dog will miss her too much. And it's just like, no, I think pretty much the dog is going to be happy that the apartment is quiet. There's no drama. She can just sleep. It'll be great. Sometimes she believes me. Sometimes she doesn't. So all the dogs have finished their breakfast. And in a minute, they're all going to want to go out and go to the bathroom, which is, you know, typical. Actually, what they do first, they all finish their breakfast. Then they walk around to all the other dogs' bowls and they check them out to make sure everything got eaten. And I think Jaja left a kibble in the bottom of her bowl because Chaos just walked in and took a little nibble out of it. Can't believe she left a kibble in there. That's weird. She just went to check it. These dogs are so funny. They go around and lick each other's bowls out after the other ones have eaten. Maybe I would too if I was a dog. I don't know. Pretty sure everyone wants to go poop now. I don't feel like taking everyone out to go to the bathroom. I'm really hoping, just so you know, I'm probably going to do a live stream of us driving over to the ranch and the process of getting the water to the animals this morning. We're going to take 2 room temperature water jugs and 1 hot water jug with us to the ranch this morning so that everyone can get a good drink. And I'm hoping I'll be able to go. I'm not positive because I think Dave wants to stay at the ranch for a long time and I'm not sure I want to. Although I guess I could hang out in the shop as long as I've got all my winter gear on. I guess I could hang out in the shop. Maybe I could just live stream from the shop. He's got a pretty cool shop. If you were here yesterday in the live stream, I showed you what his downstairs rooms look like, where he's got all his toys and his whiskey. You can see that from yesterday. His shop is so much more than that. He collects flags, so he's got, and banners and flags. So he's got a lot of things up on the walls. I think the shop is about 14 feet tall. The walls are, I think, and he's got banners and flags up the walls, up the wall-zoo. Hey, Chaos, you want to go spend some time in the yard? Is that what you're looking at me for? I think he wants to go potty. Do you? Is that what we're looking at? Because he went out this morning, but he was only out there for about, I don't know, 2 minutes. It was cold. Cold and snowy. So he just went out and went pee-pee. Huh, dude? You didn't go poop, did you? Did you go poop? You can go poop at the ranch. That'll be fun. You gonna go to the ranch? In your new jacket? You're gonna run? You're gonna wear a sweater or a jacket? Maybe both. Maybe you should wear a sweater under your jacket. That might be a good idea. Maybe I'll do that with Jaja too. Put a sweater on her and then put her Carhartt jacket over the top. They both got these awesome Carhartt jackets. Way too big for them. But then, you know, the large are too small for them, but the extra large are too big. So I don't know what's going on. It's 9:03 in Northeast Tennessee right now. My grandfather clock is about 3 minutes slow, but it'll catch up throughout the day. It runs a little fast. I honestly don't know how people kept time back in the day when they didn't have any idea what time it was for real. Greenwich time is what we base our time on, but I don't know how they knew. In the pioneer times, how did people keep time? I mean, I guess a sundial? I don't know. How do you know if your grandfather clock is running fast? Not a lot happening out there. We've seen, let me see, what have I seen go by this morning? A snow plow, a police car, and some miscellaneous, oh, a tow truck, a flatbed tow truck, which they are super busy right now. Very, very busy. The tow trucks are crazy busy. We'll just let the snow blow. Good golly. We don't have a place at the ranch where we can truly measure the snowfall because of all the trees in the forest. Maybe out by the road. I might take a ruler with me just to see how deep it is. We'll see. Thank you for the 2 that gave a thumbs up. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you for anyone who decides to subscribe and like the video. That's cool. Usually my videos have more action in them, but this live stream is pretty much just what's going on the street in front of my house right now in Northeast Tennessee. Oh, there go the police again, doing their patrols. I posted about a 1-minute video earlier. You can go to my videos and watch it if you want. It just, when I let Jaja out first thing this morning, it was her first time in snow this deep for the year. And she actually, after I stopped recording, she started running figure eights and circles. She was having so much fun. She's a little bit snow crazy, but she enjoyed it. That house over there to the left, I guess I can turn my camera a little bit. House to the left is abandoned. My hope is that they turned off the water when they turned off the power. The bank owns it. I'm just hoping that they did what they needed to do to make sure no pipes burst and there's no catastrophic event that happens. So I'm going to keep my eye on that house. If I see water in weird places, I'll give a call to, I don't even know who, city services, I guess. I hope the water's turned off. That's all I can say. I wouldn't even know where to look to turn it off. Honestly, I don't know where to turn off the water at our house. I should probably find out. So keep your eyes open for a live stream I'll be doing later. Not too much later, but we'll be taking some hot water over to the ranch to give the goats and the ducks some water to drink. I wish I could give them a heater, but I can't safely give them a heat source. Trey. Good to see you again. I'm just looking at your picture, your profile picture. What are you in? I don't want to click on it. Excuse me. Well, maybe I can click on it. Let's see if it'll offer me an option. Okay, go to channel. All right, going to your channel. Trying to see what your profile. Oh, look at that. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. Very cool. I like that picture of you with the girl with the mustache. I'm wondering where you are. Is it comic books? Is it like a Comic-Con type place? I'm going to give that a thumbs up. That's cool. And you have 84 subscribers. Do you post any content? I don't see anything. I'm sitting here staring at my vitamin B, my B complex, I should say. Vitamin, it's huge. It's a horse pill. You guys can't see it. Maybe I can put it in front of the camera and you can see it. Nope, I can't reach over there. It's so big. I don't want to take it. Welcome to my channel, you all. Appreciate you being here. It has been a nice little chat. 32 minutes. I didn't know it would even be this long. I am going to be shutting down this live stream, but do check back because I'm going to try to live stream our drive over to the ranch this morning and then the process of getting the water to the animals. So I've got to remember to take my tripod and my phone stand so that I can record the live stream even when I'm doing things. So if you want to see that, go ahead and click the bell for all notifications after you subscribe, and it will let you know when I'm going live the next time. I've got to talk to Dave about that in private, figure out what we're going to do and how long he's planning on staying over at the ranch. I know he's got a lot to do over there just because this cold weather makes more chores. So you guys have a blessed morning, and I hope to see you in the next live stream. I really do. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you soon. God bless.